March 20th Night News. Good evening, everyone. Today, various incidents have occurred across Japan. In Nagano City, a fire broke out in a building that housed both a chiropractic clinic and a residence, sending 2 people to the hospital due to smoke inhalation. On Sannin Road, a head-on collision between 2 trucks left 1 person seriously injured. In Fujinomiya, Shizuoka, a paraglider crashed into a mountainous area, but the 60-year-old pilot was rescued with consciousness intact. Meanwhile, in Kagoshima City, a house fire broke out, but thanks to the quick response of a local badminton club, an elderly couple was safely evacuated. In Sapporo, a 62-year-old man was found lying on the road with head injuries, prompting police to investigate the possibility of a hit-and-run case. Stay tuned for the full details tonight. Fire breaks out at a building that doubles as an osteopathic clinic and residence in Nagano City. 2 people taken to hospital with smoke inhalation. A fire broke out at a building that doubles as an osteopathic clinic and residence in Nagano City on the night of the 20th, and 2 people were taken to hospital. According to the fire department, a fire broke out at around 7 p.m. on the 20th at a building that doubles as an osteopathic clinic and residence in Inaba, Nagano City. 2 people were taken to the hospital with smoke inhalation, but were conscious when they were taken to the hospital. The 2 people taken to the hospital are said to be residents of the same home. 11 fire engines were dispatched to extinguish the fire. Head-on collision between trucks on Sannin Expressway. 1 person appears to be seriously injured in a section with 1 lane on each side where wire ropes were not installed. On the morning of the 20th, 2 trucks collided head-on the Sannin Expressway in Daisen Town, Tottori Prefecture. 3 people were taken to the hospital, 1 of them with serious injuries. As a result of this accident, a section of the Sannin Expressway was temporarily closed. The accident occurred on the Sannin Expressway in Kuraya, Daisen Town, at around 8:15 a.m. on the 20th, when a large truck and a 2-ton truck collided head-on. According to the police and fire department, 3 people in each truck were taken to the hospital, and the man in his 40s who was driving the large truck was taken to the hospital by Dr. Helicopter and is conscious but appears to be seriously injured. As a result of this accident, the Sannin Expressway was closed in both directions between Nawa Interchange and Akasaki Nakayama Interchange for about 3.5 hours, and the restrictions were fully lifted just after 1 p.m. The accident occurred in a 1-lane section with 2-way traffic where no wire ropes were installed, and police are currently investigating the exact cause of the accident, including which vehicle crossed the center line. Falling and getting caught in a tree, paraglider crashes into the mountains. Pilot in his 60s is conscious. Fujinomiya City, Shizuoka. On March 20th, a paraglider crashed in Fujinomiya City, Shizuoka Prefecture. The paraglider is believed to have crashed into the mountains, and the pilot, a man in his 60s, is conscious. According to the fire department, at around 3:50 p.m. on the 20th, a paragliding school official called the fire department, reporting that the paraglider piloted by a man had fallen and gotten caught in a tree. According to the police, the paraglider crashed about 1.7 kilometers south of Amigatake near Nebara, Fujinomiya City. According to the fire department, the pilot, a man in his 60s, is conscious and complaining of pain in his chest and legs, and rescue operations are still ongoing. The police are calling for caution, saying, in order to prevent accidents, in addition to checking your equipment, check the weather and your physical condition before flying. A house in Kagoshima City burns down in a fire. An elderly couple was saved by a badminton club for working adults, who encouraged them to evacuate through teamwork. A house burned down in a residential area of Kagoshima City on the night of the 19th. An elderly couple was in the house at the time of the fire, but managed to escape and be safe. The couple was saved by the teamwork of a badminton club that was practicing at a neighboring elementary school. Red flames rising from a house. This fire occurred at around 8:30 p.m. on the 19th in Takemi 5 Chome, Kagoshima City, and the two-story wooden mortar house of Tomoharu Yamashita, 89, was completely burned down. Yamashita lived with his wife and son. At the time of the fire, his son was out, and Yamashita was at home with his wife, but managed to escape and be safe. Police and firefighters are investigating the cause of the fire. 62-year-old man found bleeding from the head and collapsed on the road. Transported to hospital in a dazed state. Police investigating possibility of hit and run. Sapporo Chuaku, Kanjidori. Early on the morning of the 20th, a 62-year-old man was found lying on the roadway in Sapporo Chuaku, bleeding from his head. Police are investigating the possibility of a hit and run. A little after 5 a.m. on the 20th, a passing car found the man lying on the roadway, bleeding from his head, on the prefectural road Sapporo Kanjidori at Minami 11 Jo Nishi 22 Chome, Chuaku, Sapporo. Reporter: the man was found lying on his side with his entire body exposed on the roadway. The man was a 62-year-old man who lives nearby, who was dazed and receiving treatment at a hospital. According to the police, the man's clothes were not disturbed and there are currently no signs of a collision with a car. Police are investigating the possibility of a hit and run. That's all for tonight's news. Thank you for staying with us and keeping yourself informed. The world is changing every moment, and we are here to bring you the latest updates with accuracy and integrity. Remember, staying informed helps us all make better decisions for a safer and brighter future. We appreciate your trust and support. If you missed any part of today's broadcast, you can always catch up on our website or social media channels. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time with more news that matters to you. Until then, stay safe, stay connected, and have a peaceful night. See you again soon, and good night.